I'm homeless and I'm super grateful because there's people that don't have anything. At least I have a tent. Look at these nylon walls, polyester walls. Look at this right here. You see this right here? This is so it don't get punctured. I'm grateful. There's people that live in mud houses. They don't have power. Look at this. You see this? Grateful. Okay, I can have no power. There's homeless people that ain't got nothing. There's people that's not even eating nutritious foods. We have stores. Are you serious, man? I'm grateful. I don't want to be homeless, but I don't need a home.
You know, at this point, this shit has got to be some sort of satire. This has to be like all a skit and a social experiment to fuck with the outside world. It has to be something like this. Because your favorite couple, the Fullesstness, or we should say the fullest girlfriend, because she seems like she'd be getting full. Your favorite couple, the fullest girlfriend, is back on the internet with a whole new scheme to escape homelessness. I don't know who's stupid enough to be giving these people money still, but somebody's still giving them money. And they have a whole new scheme, okay? It's like Scooby-Doo and the gang. It's like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. They're always coming up with different nefarious schemes and whatnot. Listen, now we have the Fullesstness homeless again, kicked out of probably their 15th motel or some shit like that. And their new plan is to buy a tiny home. Now, remember, in our last video, we were talking about the Fullesstness buying a mobile home, okay? Now we're buying a tiny home. See, every time we get to the threshold of getting something that we actually need, we suddenly become homeless again. Ain't that some shit? You know, if that's just the meta, maybe I should take a few of my clothes off, go outside and start recording myself over on Skid Row. Maybe that'll make me more money. Anyways, I want to show you what the Fullesstness has been up to lately. Mainly how their goals always seem to change every 6 months. And I just want to point out how disgusting this man is. I used to think he was just like this false prophet and cult leader, but he's leaning more toward a pimp nowadays. The more I look at him, the more he just seems like a shitty pimp that can't really make money off of his woman, the way he treats her. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Shit be wild out here in these streets.
We got lights in here. Multiple. A dresser? Are you serious? Look at this. Nutrition, knobs, and all this stuff. All this stuff in here. We got a carpet.
And one thing I want to point out, maybe he's just hyped up because he's recording.
Dresser?
Maybe he's just hyped up because he's recording and he's done a bunch of takes and shit. But the way he's breathing, a dresser, so many lights. Oh my God, so many fucking lights. Are you going through a manic episode, my boy? Something is not right about this couple, and we're about to see a documentary about them in a couple of years. Give them about 3 more years. About 3 more.
Look at this. Nutrition, knobs, and all this stuff. All this stuff in here. We got a carpet. Extra grateful. There's people that don't have anything. I'm grateful for y'all too, because y'all watch us and everything. We don't have to have none of this stuff. I could be sleeping on the ground, but I'm not. I'm sleeping in a tent, and I'm grateful for that. I'm surviving and I'm healthy. We are going to get a tiny home, but we don't need one, and we're grateful to have this right now. We're happy right now with where we are right now.
And just as a content creator myself, you know, there's ups and downs in this content creation game, and you got to keep a smile on your face the whole way through, right? But ain't no way I'm not anywhere nearly as successful as these fucking bums in terms of numbers. And I have a home. Like, what's really going on? You say renting is a trap, but at the same time, you're living inside of a tent on the side of a highway with your girlfriend, busting her coochie wide open for men to go and jack off to. I feel like that's weird, gang. Why not just be content? You know why? It's because this is the problem. You see how I be making jokes and shit, and it's like, AG made a joke, fucking stupid. Huh? That's what I bring to the table. I know that's what I bring to the table. You know, I might say a little something here, something there. Everybody's like, okay, that's funny. That's cool. I never thought of that. Cool. What they bring to the table is their struggle. If they were to escape their struggle and just be sitting in front of the camera like, hey guys, well, we made it, so now we're just going to do lifestyle content, no one would watch it. And I think they started to realize that. Let's keep going though. We got more clips. This is before they got evicted from their last place, before they became like homeless and shit. Let's check this out.
We got evicted from the last hotel we were staying at. We didn't pay for months. We owed them $7,000. So we got another hotel with free electricity, free water, free cleaning service, free toiletries. Everything is free except for the rent and no credit checks. This hotel's more expensive than the last one though. It's like $4,000 a month, which is exactly why we cannot stay here full time, which is why we still living in a tent, paying no rent.
Oh my God, bro. What? See, they're about to... I'm not even going to get mad. They're about to piss me off. $4,000 a month. Oh, the toiletries are free. The lights are free. That bitch, it better be free. $4,000 a month? Bro, I live in LA. You can get a very, very nice apartment for $4,000 a month. Holy shit. Fullesstness. Give me those $4,000 a month and watch what I do with it. Anyways. Wow. So this is what you guys are funding out here. Anyways, let's keep it going.
But like today, there's a tornado. So I'm not living outside today. I'm gonna get this hotel.
I know that's right.
And we're gonna chill in here and relax until the tornado goes away.
Hopefully it's not too long.
Hopefully a branch or a tree don't fall in the tent either.
We hope that don't happen.
We appreciate y'all supporting us and watching us to the fullest.
Thank y'all.
Because we're gonna do everything we can to not be homeless no more.
We really cannot wait to have a stable home one day. We're gonna keep working really, really hard. And
we can't wait to have a stable home some way. And we're gonna work really hard. Yeah, babe, we're gonna do our best, and we're gonna do our best to get ourselves a home. This is a snake oil salesman, this is a cult leader, and this is a pimp. Holy shit, it's just everything you don't want to be. What the fuck? And it gets even worse. I call him a pimp just because of the way he frames his girlfriend. Like, you know, he's already said that he doesn't mind her popping coochie online. He doesn't mind her sticking another man's wee-wee inside of her coochie. You know what I mean? He doesn't mind that. She's experiencing herself sexually. Why would he mind, right? So I just want to show you a few clips that he posted recently of her. It's just weird. Let's check this out. It says she sleeps here in America. It's a large woman. Now, listen, she sleeps here in America. I think he's saying that because the comments be flaming them and the comments always be calling them pieces of shit. Look at this other one. It's like a series he's got going with her. And, you know, obviously it's them trying to say she has an O to the F, you know, but it's just so strange, bro. It's so strange. This is your girl, the one that you're supposed to be riding or dying with, and you're just pimping her the fuck out. Let me show you this real quick. Look at that. Cheeks flapping. I know it smells in there. Cheeks going all over the place. And it's not because she's big. It's because they homeless. Motherfucker, like, what are you doing?
Do everything we can to make sure that they don't drag on the floor.
Yeah. Get the edge on. Get the edge on. Reach over and get the edge. That's all we want to see. Shut up. Stop talking and reach over. There you go. Shit. All that talking. We're not trying to hear none of that. Yep. There you go. Turn around. Turn around real quick. There you go. Okay, you've done your job now. You see what I mean? It's like, holy shit. Does she even talk? When you think about it, does she even really speak? She's always just kind of sitting there like... It's like, are you there against your will or are you there willingly, sweetheart? Let us know. Please let us know, sweetie.
so much more comfortable.
Mm.
It's not that the other one, like, it's just that, okay, so first of all, it's on a hill. So
Wait, she's talking. She's talking. Why did you pan away from her face while she was talking about her great story and just show her ass? And this is the same thing I've been saying. They don't have any talents other than busting coochie open in front of you and struggling. If they're not struggling or busting coochie open, there's nothing that anybody's going to watch. And now they're stuck in this vicious cycle as their content careers. And it's scary because, you know, when you blow up doing one thing, everybody's going to know you as the person who does that thing. So for them, you know, they blew up being the homeless people. I don't think they had the wit or the smarts or just the business sense to pivot, and now they're stuck doing this dumb shit. I could almost guarantee you they have a house and they're just scamming people. Oh, we're homeless. And people in my last video, they're like, well, how are they scamming if they're just online and people want to give them money? They're scamming because they're presenting themselves as something they're not. Like, what do you mean, how are they scamming? You see those people on the side of the highway who 100% have homes and they're holding up the signs begging for money? That's a scam to me. Maybe it's not a scam to you, and maybe you give those people on the side of the highway money, but they're scamming you. And this couple's doing it in the comfort of their tent. At least I could respect the people who go on the highway. At least they got to get up and go get it. I respect the hustle. These motherfuckers are sitting down in their house begging. That shit, man, what the fuck? But anyways, I want to show you another clip real quick before we get up out of here. And he just kind of reiterates to the people what their goals are. And it starts to sound like something we've heard a lot of times coming from him.
We refused to get a 9 to 5. We got evicted from the hotel we were staying at. Now we're homeless. I could have got a 9 to 5, but I'm never doing that. I would rather be homeless and live outside than work for somebody else. Me and my girl gonna work for ourselves. She does her service. We record our videos on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. That's how we get paid. And this would not be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for watching and supporting us to the fullest, because I'm never getting a job. I can't stand working for somebody else, for another company working on their time. I'd rather work on my own time and scale my money as much as I would like to.
You know, that's what I said. That's the exact thing I said. I said almost verbatim while I had a job. But you know what I did? I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to work for that other man because I fucking have to. Because I have to pay my bills. You think people just enjoy working for other men? Like, hey, bro, you're the boss and I just love working for you. Fuck no. We all want to do our own thing, but sometimes you got to take the steps. And you know, he's just one of those get rich quick scheme type of people. I built my situation by going to work and doing that on the side. You fucking bum. But no, sweetheart, just pop your coochie open one more time. Pop your coochie open and we can pay our bills this month and then we won't have to work, baby. You're less of a man, brother. You're less of a man.
I trade my time for money directly. When you work at a job, you work this amount of hours, you only gonna get paid this much. Then you can move up, then you get paid this much for working this long. Man, with this stuff, the stuff that we doing, the businesses that we doing, these videos that we record, man, the video do well, I can get so much money from that video, depending on how well the video is.
You know how social media works, you fucking bum. We know you get paid according to how much, you know, views you get, okay? We know that. We know that's how it works, bro. I just had to bring this back to you. I was watching this last night on my phone, and he was preaching about being thankful. And the second he said, I am thankful, the second he said those words, I was like, I'm making a video. But you guys let me know what you think, man. This second channel, everybody, is going to go absolutely crazy for the next 31 days. So everybody stay tuned, stay locked in. We're going to be covering everything that is not crime related. And also stay tuned with the main channel as well, because we got some big videos coming up there as well. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.